25 miles out. Angels 10. Stand by. Roger, Jacob answered. My guys are joining and I'm climbing to Angels 15. Below him, the island of Okinawa appeared to be a large green patch in the expanse of the blue sea, crowned by towering cumulus clouds. From this height, the multitude of American ships off its southern coast looked like floating toys. For Jacob and the other pilots of Fighting 8, this was their third foray since dawn, when the first of the kamikaze attacks had begun. It was now 1600, and fatigue was Jacob's cockpit partner. Red Leader, Vector 090, 6 bogeys, Angels 8, 10 miles out. Jacob acknowledged the order, and, turning to the heading, advanced his throttle to bring the Hellcat to near top speed. His wingman was tucked in on his right wing, and he could see the others close astern in his rearview mirror. As he passed through 14,500 feet, he eased forward on the stick to level off. Suddenly he spotted in the glare of the sun 3 black specks below and ahead of him. Tally-ho! 12 o'clock low, he radioed to the other pilots. His adrenaline began to pump. He pushed the stick forward and dived. There was no doubt about it. Japanese aircraft. Within moments he saw 3 more enemy planes above and to the left of the first group. Red Leader, the Shiloh called. 4 more bogeys following the others about 10 miles back. Angels 10. Keep a sharp lookout. Roger, Jacob answered. Wetting his lips, he said, Gus, Frank, the 4 new ones are yours. Break your sections off and go get 'em. Hot damn, Skipper, Gus responded. Yeah, man, Frank exclaimed. Jacob watched the 4 Hellcats at his rear break away and begin to climb. Then he concentrated on the 6 enemy aircraft directly ahead and below him. Moment by moment, they were becoming more sharply defined. 3 were Vals, the others were Zeros. Were they all on kamikaze missions? Were the Zeros escorting kamikaze Vals to dogfight? He flicked his master armament switch on, and charging his 650 caliber machine guns, he felt the thud as rounds were chambered. Barreling down at the lead Val, he saw the red rising sun insignia growing larger. The air screamed past the Hellcat's canopy. Jacob's right forefinger rested lightly on the trigger. So far, he and his men, coming out of the sun, seemed to be undetected. He flicked his eyes to the altimeter. He was rushing toward 10,000 feet. Open out and pick your targets, he radioed to his pilots. Glancing over his right shoulder, he saw his 8 planes string out behind him. Suddenly, the last Val in the lead group peeled off to the right and began to dive. They've spotted us, Vinny called as the Val formation broke up and scattered. It's a free-for-all now, Jacob radioed back, following the Val in front of him as it twisted and turned. For a few seconds, the meatball on the Japanese aircraft hung in his gun sight. Jacob fired a long burst. Smoke spurted from the engine of the enemy plane, and it rolled and plunged toward the sea. Jacob followed in hot pursuit. Skipper, you got a nip 0 on your tail, Carl warned. He's coming up under you. Jacob kicked the plane over into a right turn. Without warning, he heard the thwacking sounds of machine gun bullets chewing into the metal skin of his Hellcat. Forgetting the Val, he pushed the stick forward and dived more steeply toward the sea. The altimeter needles rapidly unwound. At 7,000 feet, he pulled back hard on the stick. The force of 6 Gs drove him down into the seat. His vision blurred. For what seemed an eternity, he floated in a hazy, semi-conscious state. Slowly his vision cleared, and he realized he was over the top of a loop. He rolled into an Immelman turn and found himself within range of the attacking Zero's tail. He instinctively squeezed the stick trigger, and as his tracers smothered the Zero, it exploded into 1,000 fragments. Jesus, Skipper, Steve called. I got another one, Bill shouted. I got the bastard. Jacob saw a burning Val plummet toward the sea. You sure as hell did, he answered, scanning the sky for another target. Skipper, it's Frank. I'm hit. Jacob heard in his earphones as the melee developed. I'm hurt bad. Can't move my arms. Can't control this mother. Christ, help me. I don't see you.